what's going on, everybody? It's Dino Chick Nugs here, and today I want to talk about vertical gameplay. Vertical gameplay it's a lot of things, right? And it's a lot to take in, so I kind of want to touch on that today, and get down the basics for people who want to learn how to do that. So I'm high plat 2, and these tricks will help you get even higher than this, because that's one of the tricks that you can use to get up this high, right? Okay, let's pop in a custom. Let's do a local. Create local. So while we queue this up, I want to talk about the value of this. So the value of vert play is it will get, if you know how to do it right, it can give you the upper hand on the enemy, right? So you can see them before they can see you. Tons of angles and like lots of little small things that will help you. So operators that you would choose here would be Buck, Sledge, Zoe, maybe Jackal. You want these high vertical, Ash. You pick operators with a lot of breach and soft destruction, so you can push into a site, right? So me personally, I like Buck over Sledge, because when you choose Buck over Sledge, you have the advantage of range. So when you use your shotgun, you don't have to get close to the floor. So this is an advantage, because if I was like, say, obviously you wouldn't open this, right? But if you're rappelling on this window and you wanted to open this, you have the range. You can open that. But as a Sledge player, you can't do that. But Ash, Zoe, those ops. But Buck has a complete thing. So when you're doing vertical gameplay, you want to do, so if they're bottom site, they're in kitchen service right there, right? You want to have a team sweep top floor, come down, come through the soft hatches, and then take over this spot. And sometimes, you'll see even defenders use vert gameplay. I think it's right, okay, wrong side. I think it's right here. I don't know. I don't do that. Okay, yeah, right here. Okay, so right here, this is prep. So there's kitchen. This is kitchen right here, and this is prep. This is a huge chokehold, and a lot of teams don't know how to hold it. But what you'll see is you'll have multi-layer holds, right? So you'll have teams go up there, hold like someone holding up there, and holding an angle all the way deep into here, right? So I'll show you what that looks like right now. So you can get an idea of the depth that a lot of players are putting into these pushes, right? So you're getting players that do this, right? This is actually, you wouldn't see this in my ring. You would see like a shotgun out, so this hatch wouldn't even be completely open, and this would obviously be a lot tighter. So when people swing this, they take a pick, right? So when you get that range on a player, it's huge. It's huge to know how to play against it and play safely with it. So vert play here, obviously there's this right here. You can see right behind the bomb. A lot of people like to camp behind this little bomb, but see how safe I'm out of the way of like a nitro from this side. So if you sweep them all out of kitchen side, you can look into this side, right? And you can take that value and take a pick. A lot of people hide right there on the bomb right there, and they'll look all the way into kitchen site. It's the freest picks you can take, right? And there's a lot of little tricks for getting little frags. So you can use Fuse to do vert play, but he's pretty chunky and kind of hard to take a round fast, because blitzing is kind of the big meta right now, is taking the enemy team by storm and doing it really fast. So there's a trick that you should know if you're doing vert play, and this is for Sledge. Obviously you can't do it for Buck, because Buck doesn't have nades, but Sledge has nades. So what he'll do is he'll throw it, and then it'll roll a little bit, and then he'll sledge out the floor. So that's good for areas like this right here, like deep corners where operators would sit. like here, like these deep corners, operators will look into prep if they lose prep control. So if you know the spots vertically, you know, if a best way I would say to learn like vertical play, because even I have a hard time, is you want to just come in here with a couple of friends, you know, or just by yourself, take a sledgehammer for buck and just sledge all the soft stuff, and just look around and just see all the angles. So, you know, you would know that you can't do this, right? Because, you know, you've already tried that. So you're not wasting utility. Obviously, buck is the only person you'd waste utility because that's not a hammer strike. But, you know that this is entry into freezer, you know, like you can take huge portions of rounds, you know. Maybe you know that this looks into like right here. No one really camps behind there because it's not a very good spot, right? But you know, there's a lot of small little things you want to know when you do vert play, and like how to make it deeper. You know, think of like the map consulate. A lot of things you'll see is if teams are bottom garage site, you'll see them take third floor. They'll buck out piano room, and they'll have a 3-story line of sight. So, you know, just like this, you know, this is first floor, that's second floor, and you'll have someone sitting all the way third floor, and you know, if someone comes in, they can see you here. They can completely see me here, and I can't see them until I crouch. So it really puts you at a disadvantage because you're looking here, you're looking at, you know, half wall, and then you're looking behind half that corner of the bomb, right? So there's a lot to take in as a attacker. So you can really use that as defense and really use it as offense. And vert play is huge. It's so huge. You can take the freest picks, you know. A lot of people don't recognize they're just putting vert play because you don't even have to sit on your holes. You just have to be careful not to overdo it, right? So if you're bucking all of this open and, you know, say I buck all of this soft like floor, they can see me. They can see exactly. So I can't even walk here. That cuts off my movement. But now I can feel safe to walk over all this and then go back to my little hole and take a pick, you know, or come over here and, you know, like drop a frag again, you know. I can move around freely because I haven't opened up too much, and I can change my location, you know, and move away. Right, so you wanna use vert play to your advantage, but not too much to where it hinders you. So you don't want to like buck this all open and then not be able to walk back into mining. Right, you wanna use your soft destruction to the strongest of your ability. Right. So I'm gonna show you how you can do this with like vigil and how I would hold this on as a defender on bottom site, you know. And you can do vert play backwards, you know. If any of you guys, you know, play this game competitively, you'll die to a lot of backwards vertical, and if you don't know what I mean by that, is bottom up vertical gameplay. So you'll see I'll show you an example right now. There's a lot of nitros. Let's do orcs, and we're gonna use a shotgun just because, you know, more range, not more range, but more destruction, even though I don't have range. So, you know, normally in this height, you'd see it rotate here, or, you know, you'd have this wall open up, like a line opened up here like that, right? Let me shoot these out because they're really annoying. Okay, so, you know, this would be reinforced, and then you'd have someone in here with a deployable, and then someone on pixel. This is pixel because people play deployable here, and they can look all the way down onto Valk, you know, and make those deep angles. And if any of you guys know the YouTuber Braction R6, he showed this in one of his videos, and I have used it ever since. It is one of the biggest things to get just a free frag on Skylight. So open all this up for you guys, just see how easy it is to get a line of sight on this location. Okay, so as you can see, that's Skylight right there, and a lot of teams will peek Skylight And, you know, in our comp stack, we have people hold. We have one person hold top white or right bottom white right here. We have someone hold like right here close side because, you know, you don't expect it, and you can watch a rotate up top white, and your whole team is safe to kind of chill in sight until an external pressure is applied. So if you have someone, you know, peeking up here, you can really utilize, you know, you can take a quick pick, you know, unless they have like a Cali or Glaz, you know, this is going to take them off surprise if you just have the shot out, because they're going to see the debris from this rotate. You know, obviously this would be smaller, but they just see the debris, right? They're not going to think twice when they see a small little hole. They're probably not even going to recognize that it's someone trying to get a kill, right? You know, all the small things that add up to like picking a kill, right? Or like, you know, what I'll do as a buck attack player, you know, I'll come underneath and I'll just buck that, you know, because now a team doesn't feel comfortable sitting behind that, right? So now you flush them out of the back corner and push them into weirder positions. And, you know, you can do that right here. Buck that a little bit, and, you know, normally there's someone sitting here, probably Maestro or Rook or Doc. But, you know, you want to use it to flush it out. You don't always have to exist on the holes and vert play that you make. You can open it and leave it. You don't even have to exist on it, but just you want to know how huge it is to utilize that, right? So that's basically all I have for you guys today. I want to thank you guys for watching. I really enjoy the support. If you want to see anything, put it down in the comments below. I would love to see what you guys like want to know. Some tips and tricks. You know, we could some like attacker utility again. You know, go into depth on some operators, some strats. You know, stuff like that. And you know, videos every Monday and Monday and Thursday at 1 PM PST. And I try to stream on Twitch, on Tuesdays and Thursdays from like 8 to 10 PM PST. So if you're on Twitch, come stop by. That would be awesome. And thanks for watching.